Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So the Brooklyn Nets are one of those teams that made a lot of moves this offseason. So just a quick recap here. They went ahead and signed Lonnie Walker to a minimum. They also went ahead and signed Darius Bazley. They signed Trendon Watford, which is absolute steal on the minimum. I feel like that's a very good signing for them. They also went ahead and signed Dennis Smith Jr. They drafted Dariq Whitehead, Noah Clowney, and they released Edmund Sumner. But we had to cut one player to do this video, and that player was David Duke Jr. So if you were expecting him to be in this video, I'm sorry, but we had to cut him so we won't have 16 players in our team because 2K doesn't allow you to enter the season with above 15 players. So that is what they did this offseason. If you take a look at the rotation, it is Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, Cameron Thomas, Ben Simmons, Lonnie Walker, Darius Bazley, and Royce O'Neal not getting any minutes. I'm gonna run a 10-man because we have a lot of depth now. I mean, I'd love to give Royce O'Neal some minutes, but I want to give Trendon Watford as well as all these other guys some minutes too. So I'm planning on stopping at the trade deadline and making a move so we can open up more minutes for our other guys, like our other young guys. So I'll see you guys most likely at the trade deadline to open up some minutes for our young guys, like I said. So I think the Cavaliers need some more wing depth, even though they did sign Georges Niang and as well as Max Strus. They signed a trader for him. Maybe they want an extra wing. They can get Royce O'Neal here, which I feel like a lot of contending teams would love to have him. So let's say we give them Royce O'Neal for Dean Wade and at least one future first-round pick. So Dean Wade in the first for Royce O'Neal. I would actually agree to this, but let's see what they say. And they counter. They want a second-round pick. Honestly, I'll be willing to give up that. So they get a first-round pick for Royce O'Neal, which I wanted. The next player I'm going to be trying to deal is Spencer Dinwiddie. Instead of paying him this offseason, we're going to try and trade him here. So, I mean, I got to trade mine, but I don't know if it's really realistic in a way, but it could be if you think about it this way here. So, the Miami Heat were offering me Kyle Lowry and a first-round pick for Spencer Dinwiddie here. Maybe if they get Dame or not, they might want more depth, and I think right now, at least in 2K, Spencer Dinwiddie is better than Kyle Lowry. You're also getting a first-round pick in return that could be quite valuable in the future, 2025. So honestly, I'll be willing to do this trade here with the Miami Heat. They get a better starting point guard, or he can come off the bench if they get Dame or not. We get a first-round pick in return. Sign me up for that. I won't be bringing back Kyle Lowry this offseason, though, so yeah. So we don't really have a starting point guard to work with right now, but it should be fine here. So they want to start Lonnie Walker, which even though Lonnie Walker's playing great, I'm still going to go and start Cameron Johnson instead. So I'm going to start Cameron Johnson. So your rotation, they want to play Kyle Lowry at the point guard position, which honestly I might be willing to do here. We got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton, Cameron Thomas, Lonnie Walker, Ben Simmons, Darius Bazley. Also got Trendon Watford. We got Dean Wade, Daron Sharp, Dennis Smith Jr. We also got Noah Clowney back here, which I like this rotation. So basically what we did is we gathered 2 first-round picks at the deadline, which we can use them in the future to make a pretty big move. We don't have a pick in this offseason, so we're not necessarily tanking. Just getting a couple first-round picks, gets opening up some money in the offseason. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season here. We probably won't make the playoffs, though. So at the end of the season, Trae Young is your MVP. Looking here, Wembanyama, 6 men, we got Chris Paul. Actually, do you guys think Wembanyama should be an 84 overall? Because I see that he is a higher overall than LeBron James when he was a rookie, which is kind of insane. Even though he hasn't played a single game yet, they rate him as an 84. So he's the best rookie of all time in 2K. It's what I'm hearing. So 6-man Chris Paul, Depoy also Wemby, most improved is Darius Garland, Coach of the Year Joe Mazzulla, NBA first team, NBA second team, then NBA third team. So here we go. Yeah, I don't think we really made the play-in. I mean, we did make the play-in. We were the 7th seed. Looks like it didn't. Wasn't going to play attention, so we got to play Detroit. They added Asar Thompson in the draft, which is a great pick. We got 26 from Mikal Bridges. We got 13.5 from Cameron Thomas, 13 from Lonnie Walker, 10 from Cameron Johnson, 10 from Nick Claxton, with also 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks, which is amazing. 9.5 from Ben Simmons with 6, and 5 for 4. 9 from Kyle Lowry, 7 from Dorian Finney-Smith, 7 from Darius Bazley. 4 4 from Trent Watford and 1 from Dean Wade with .7 from Daron Sharp. So we got Detroit, and we are gonna lose by Detroit. But now we have either Toronto or Indiana. We get Indiana, and we are going to beat Indiana. So we're in the playoffs to play Boston. So the Celtics have Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Chris Porzingis, Robert Williams, Melvin Brogdon, Al Horford, Delano Banton, O'Shea Brissett, Sam Hauser, Luke Cornett. So pretty good team in Boston, but seemed like current round against them, and we are going to get swept. So I didn't expect us to beat the Boston Celtics, not at all, but the Heat, they are going to lose. So, yeah, so let's see what happens. And we got the Hawks and the Nuggets in the finals. The Nuggets almost won again, but Finals MVP is Trae Young, and the Hawks win the championship. So we don't have a pick in the draft, which is completely fine with me. We're just going to go ahead and hop to team and player options here. So we don't have anything to do with the draft, so we don't have a pick in the draft. At least I checked, you didn't have a 2024 first round pick, which is fine about here. So team and player options, Cameron Thomas, we're going to accept. Daron Sharp, I'm going to accept it. Why not? So qualifying offers, we got Gray, we got Jalen Wilson, Trent Watford. Trent Watford is the main one here I would love to bring back, though. So we got we're in free agency now, so we won't be able to sign like a big free agent like Kawhi Leonard with $34 million away from that. But what we have to do is bring back Nick Claxton here. He is getting an offer from the Detroit Pistons, which I'm not gonna let the Pistons get him. I'm re-signing him, matching that offer. We're gonna have to overpay a little bit, but I want Nick Claxton back on the team, so he won't sign with Detroit. And he is gonna choose us over Detroit, which is a great decision by Nick Claxton. Yeah, so we're bringing back Nick Claxton, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign him to his max, and then after that, not much more we need to do. So our team right now, how's it looking? So we got no point guards. We got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Thomas. We got Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dean Wade. So obviously this team is not great, but I think what we can do is we can go ahead and move Ben to like the 4 or 5 or something, because I want to play Trent Watford as that backup center. And I don't know if Ben Simmons really the greatest center to have. So I mean, we can move him to the small forward. He actually goes down to a 76 at the point guard, so I'll be willing to do that. I'll move it to he goes to an 80 at the small forward, so he'll be our backup small forward. We can bring back Lonnie Walker. I mean, I don't know if we really can at the moment. I mean, because like he was really good for us, so we don't really have any more free agents we can worry about. Just retaining our guys. We need a point guard because that can go into next season and be just a solid starter. So Delon Wright, I'm looking at here. They might actually go for him. I know it's not the best option here, but Delon Wright, I guess I'll go ahead and sign for like a 1+1 with the team option. So welcome to the team, Delon Wright. I would still love to bring back Lonnie Walker, or we can just trade Ben Simmons. I mean, we definitely need a point guard option, but just in case, I'm gonna bring back Lonnie Walker. Don't know if he's gonna play. Do we even have enough money to bring him back? If we don't have enough money, then yeah, that'll not be great. Looks like we don't have enough money, because looks like after playing like that, he won't accept the minimum anymore. I'm not gonna offer it because he's gonna be insulted by the offer. And yeah, he declined it. So I mean, we can't bring back Lonnie Walker, which is sad because he was really, really good for us. But after free agency, I'll be willing to make a trade for a better point guard. So we need one more backup. Kyle Lowry is here, which we could bring him back. I'm just going to bring back Dennis Smith Jr., honestly, to a minimum. So welcome back, Dennis Smith. And then can we bring back Trent Watford, though? That is the pressing question. I thought we would have money this offseason, but I guess we don't. So Trent Watford, how much is he asking for? 77 overall, asking for. Yeah, we can't even bring Watford back, which is kind of sad. So can we bring back Trent Watford? Daron Sharp's going to have to be our backup center, which I actually don't trust. I'm going to sign one person just in case. Even though Montrezl Harrell is hurt, I'm going to sign Willie Aaron Gunn last year. So obviously not the best free agency. I guess I should have never traded Dinwiddie because we need a point guard now. So I guess I could have kept Dinwiddie since we had the bird rights to him. It would have been so easy to get him back in the offseason, which is okay. I think that'll be my only move this offseason, though. I mean, we could move Ben. Yeah, I'm going to move Ben to the power forward instead and then sign, I'll move into the power forward, and then we can sign another small. I mean, there's not really good options here. I'll just sign, I'll just move Ben back to the small forward because we do have Dean Wade and Noah Clowney in them. So Ben, I'm gonna move him to the small forward. So yeah, that's your free agency here. Obviously, it's not great, but yeah, we can bring back our guys with Gray is back in his qualifying offer, and Trenton Watford is back in his qualifying offer. So I wanted to send him to a normal contract, but he is back in his qualifying offer, which is nice. So player progression, we got Cameron Thomas, Ben Simmons, we got Daron Sharp up to a 77. So maybe I didn't have to sign what's his name, William Gomez, but that's fine, I guess. Then we got Lon Wright going down, we got Noah Clowney going up, we got Dennis Smith going up. So I don't want to go into the next season like this. We definitely need a point guard, because I don't know if I want to start 77 overall. DeLon Wright is our starting point guard. So I'm going to look around the league and see what's available. Alright, so I found the guy I'm going after, and that is Darius Garland here. Donovan Mitchell wasn't untouchable, which I would love to have Donovan Mitchell, but we're getting Darius Garland instead because Donovan wasn't untouchable. Garland just came off the season, averaging 29 points per game, 11 assists, shooting 48% from three, so obviously he's the real deal. Also, 57% from the field. So if we can get Darius Garland here, that would be great. Noah Clowney, 3-star trade value. Ben Simmons, 3-star trade value. Once again, Ben, his contract kind of matches it up quite perfect here, so I would love to add another player in here, but I don't know if they can really take it on. I mean, they could give me like a minimum. Let's just say it's Demoy. I mean, they can't trade a two-way player, and probably Isaiah Mobley. He has 1-star trade value, so he's basically nothing. He's basically just an addition. So Noah Clowney, Ben Simmons, Requite A, 3-star, and 2-star. Dinner and Grease. So some picks might have to be added in the deal. So let's just say 2025 first, 2027, and 2027 as well. They still didn't agree. Dang. Alright, man. Let's say 2028 first round pick instead. They still don't agree. Who can we, though, like, over Requeted? I mean, not much. I don't want to trade Cameron Thomas away. Does Dylan Rice have any value? No. Derek Whitehead. I mean, this is the best package I can really throw at you. So, instead of Derek Whitehead, I guess, let's say it's another pick. I don't know if that has value with a Heat pick. Probably not. Let's say it's this pick swap from Houston. I don't know about that. 1028. I don't agree. So, maybe it's Alex Sarr, and he has 2-star trade value. Demoy, once again, we can't trade Demoy. I don't know. I tried that again. So, I wish this could get it done, but sadly it couldn't. We're gonna have to revisit this later down this season, probably at like the trade deadline or something, sent to Garland. Right now, I don't know if they'll be willing to trade him, which is kind of sad, but I do want a point guard to at least head into the season right now. So I'm gonna try and get at least a starting point. So I'm going to be trying to go after a very good point guard, actually, in Tyus Jones. I don't know if we'd be willing to give up a first, but because we might need him for the, Darius Garland trade, we probably have to complete. So let's say it's 2 seconds. They don't agree. I'm trying to trade Dennis Smith and Dean Wade. I'll trade, a non-valuable first-round pick, and they don't agree since they're contenders. They think they're contenders. So, looks like we might have to be going with, what's the name is rotation. We can try and get Javon Carter-Brown. Don't think that'll be, a good upgrade over, Dennis Smith or any of them, so I'll just go ahead and advance to the next season. With rotation being DeLon Wright, Mikal Bridges, Ben. They want to start Ben over Cameron Johnson. I feel like that's insane. I'm going to start Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith, Nicholas Claxton, Ben Simmons, Cameron Thomas. We got Daron Sharp, William Gomez, and Trenton Watford. It doesn't make sense to play 2 backup centers off the bench, so I'm going to probably kick either Hernan Gomez or Watford out of the rotation. So I'm putting Noah Clowney in the rotation instead. So the end of our bench is kind of confusing here, which I'm going to go ahead. I mean, I don't want to play Daron Sharp. He's a center as well. But, I guess I'll just roll with playing 3 centers in the rotation. It won't be too bad. It won't affect us too much. Once again, the main player I'm targeting is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Once again, like I said, Darius Garland. I'm definitely going to try and get him at the trade deadline. So I'm going to try and get Garland at the trade deadline. Alright, so we're trying to get Darius Garland here, like I said, at the deadline, and we're not good right now as a team. We're like the 8th or 9th seed here, and Garland would definitely change our season around. Ben is 3.5-star trade value to the Cavaliers. Don't know why, it's kind of weird, but we're gonna still try and get Garland on the team. So offering every single pick I can. We're not doing any other players, just doing all these future first round picks at the Cavs. So what do they say to this? We get Garland, we finally walk away with him, and they still don't agree. Okay, so maybe we might have to add another player in there, which I'm fine with, to be honest. Let's say we give you, Derek Whitehead and Noah Clowney. I'll be willing to give you Derek Whitehead. Let's see what they say to this. We get him. We finally get him. We got Darius Garland on the team, which it took forever to get, but we finally got him on the team. So we finally got another player to average 20 points per game next to Mikal Bridges, which I love. So if we look at the rotation as it is now, we got Garland, Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nicholas Claxton, Cameron Thomas, Delon Wright, Quentin Watford, Willier, and Goma. They still want to play three centers off the bench, which I think is insane. I'm still playing Noah Clowney, averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds. I'm playing him over Hernan still. Hernan Gomez. Honestly, if we can, I would like to trade and weaken our center depth. Even though it is great, we got 377 overalls. I'm gonna try and trade Hernan Gomez for a couple second round picks. I don't think it's fair that we're leaving him out of the rotation here. The Grizzlies want him, but I don't know if they can really take on him for nothing. Basically, I have to find a team that's really offering me nothing. Basically, so I mean, let's see, what team would it be? Mavericks. So let's just say they don't give me anything. Once again, they can't take him on. So it's we might have to keep Hernan Gomez, which I am fine with. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Can Garland turn our season around? We'll have to see. We're at the end of the season, and we didn't make the playoffs, but I did went ahead. I made a move, though, since we didn't have a backup small forward. I did go ahead and sign Kendrick Williams to a minimum contract to be our backup small forward for the season. I moved him to small forward. I thought that was a good signing, so we're in the playoffs. We got to play the Cavaliers, so Monte Morris are starting now. Donovan Mitchell, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Ben Simmons, Max Strus, Karis LeVert, Greek Whitehead, Georges Niang. Alright, so let's see what happens against the Cavaliers, and we are going to lose in 5, which is kind of ironic, not gonna lie, but we lose by the Cavaliers, so Trae Young and Luka matching up. Trae Young wins the championship. So player retirements, we got Chris Paul, Mike Conley, and Derrick Rose. So what is Eric Gordon, John Wall, Draymond, Jay Crowder, Mason Plumlee. So into the draft lottery we go. I don't think we have a very good pick in this draft. Actually, I don't think we even have a pick. Let me just check. Let me see what the easier way. Let me just check real quick. I don't even know if we have a pick. We got pick 26 in the draft, so I feel like we use this pick to add another young rookie to the team because there is very good talent in this draft. So pick 25, got Carter Bryant, Malik Thomas. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Malik Thomas here with pick 26, and that would be my draft. Malik Thomas, welcome to the team. I'm going to sign you. 74 overall. I could have took the other guy, but I decided not to. Dorian Finney-Smith does accept his player option, which is amazing. Delon Wright, I'm actually going to accept his team option, or I'm gonna accept it. And Noah Clowney, I'm gonna accept as well. Qualifying offers, we got Cameron Thomas, Daron Sharp, and Trendon Watford. I'm not gonna extend. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna extend all of them just in case, though. So, we got the bird rights to Cameron Thomas. So I want Cameron Thomas back for sure. So I'm gonna wait till my term is over to bring back Cameron Thomas. So Cameron Thomas. Gonna wait till my term is over. It's the first thing I'm gonna do because he actually is really good for us. So he's only asking for 17 million. I'm gonna give him about almost 19 million for 4 years. I'm gonna add a player option at the end of that. I'm gonna give him 20 million, 3 plus 1 with a player option at the end. So Cameron Thomas will come back to the team. Then I'll re-sign you, and then that is the only important free agent we actually got to worry about. Then Kendrick Williams we could bring back. All right, so what we need next is a backup center. I'll be wanting to bring back Watford. We can sign Mo Wagner. I mean, Mo Wagner will be the most cheap option here. I might go for Mo Wagner, which I'm actually going to go for here. 79 overall, 28. He could actually go, so I'm going to sign him to a pretty cheap contract here. Mo Wagner, welcome to the team. I'll give him a 3-year deal. So I'm going to sign Mo Wagner, which means we don't really have to bring back Trendon Watford or Daron Sharp. We don't want to now. What we need now is a backup small forward. It means not really good options. Kendrick Williams. All just people want to bring back Kendrick Williams, honestly, bro. So I'll give him a 1-year minimum contract for Kendrick Williams, get him back on the team. Then I feel like the only thing we would need to upgrade, because we got our backup center problem fixed finally. Our power forward position might be the most upgradable position we have, because we can throw DFS, Clowney, and Dean Wade. We probably can get a decent starting power forward. We can always move Cameron Johnson there if we need to. But yeah, I like what we have now. I think reason why we didn't go far is because our chemistry and stuff. We weren't really good before we traded for what's the name, Darius Garland. But I think we're fine. I'll be willing to run with Dorian Finney-Smith to start the season because I feel like eventually, he's a very good starting small forward. So that's probably the only move I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign a point guard just in case he does go down overall. Dante Exum, we got Ty Jerome, we got Victor Oladipo. Give me Chris Dunn on a minimum contract. We're signing this minimums, not wasting too much money. Then I'm gonna renounce the rights to Trent Watford. So we don't really need him back right now. Then Daron Sharp could come back if he wants to. I'm not hoping on it, but he does come back, which is okay, I guess. And we got Mikal Bridges going up. We got Mo Wagner going up. Daron Sharp. We got Noah Clowney as well as Dean Wade. As expected, Dylan Wright is down. Kendrick Williams is down, and then Malik Thomas. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can be a contender finally. So we're stopping at the trade deadline here. I want to trade for a better power forward, even though I just said I'll be okay with having Anthony Smith, but he is not progressing at all. He actually went down overall. Noah Clowney's the same overall, so I think it's time to go ahead move on from Dorian Finney-Smith. So let's see what is available right now. So the player I was aiming to get is the Orlando Magic, and he's now on the Orlando Magic. That is Jared Vanderbilt here. Vanderbilt is on. He's getting $20 million per year. If we get Vanderbilt on this team, he'll be like the younger Dorian Finney-Smith replacement, if you get what I'm saying. Hopefully we can develop him into a three-point shooter as well. So I will be trying to get Jared Vanderbilt here. I added Dean Wade to the deals so it can spice up the trade a little bit. Then they give me like a random player, Ryan. So, I'll be wanting to give up one first for Vanderbilt, but let's see what they say to this. Dorian Finney-Smith, Dean Wade for Jared Vanderbilt. And they do agree, we get Jared Vanderbilt on the team to be a little bit of upgrade about that power forward position. So we go from the 77 to an 83 overall. I figured that was a steal of a trade. So we got a pretty decent starting five, to be honest. One more thing I would do, but I'm probably not going to do, is maybe move on from Cameron Johnson as well. We extended him to a max contract. It means we are committing long term to him, which means I like our rotation as it is right now. They still want to play Daron Sharp, which I'm actually just going to go ahead. Kendrick Williams is hot right now. I'm just going to go ahead and play Kendrick Williams over Daron Sharp. Actually, I'm going to play Noah Clowney, give him a little bit more minutes, and then we can play Kendrick Williams these minutes. We can give, then Dylan Wright will get 9. So, honestly, I like our rotation the way it is. I would upgrade our bench a little bit, but I think we're fine. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we did make the playoffs as the number 1 seed, as expected here. So, if you look into the player stats here, we got 28 from Darius Garland, 22 from Mikal Bridges, 14 from Cameron Thomas, 10 from Nicholas Claxton, 10 from Mo Wagner, 10 from Cameron Johnson, 9 from Noah Clowney, 5 from Dylan Wright, 5 and 5 from Vanderbilt. He will be giving a fully granted opportunity here in Brooklyn, so that's why his points are kind of low. 4 from Kendrick Williams, and then, yeah, so we got to play Indiana. So, I know Indiana has a pretty good team, but I think we can beat them, though. But let's see what happens. You can never know what happens. We sweep them, so we're going to the second round of the playoffs. Now we got to play Charlotte. So the Hornets have LaMelo, Rozier, Brandon Miller. How do they keep getting Giannis, bro? Mark Williams, Marvin Bagley, Nick Smith, Trent Flowers, Nick Richards, Ian Jackson, Victor Oladipo. Still don't get how they keep getting Giannis, but let's see what happens. We do take game 1, so we're still yet to lose a game here. Game 2, we do take, Garland is going off, as well as Cameron Thomas, so they do take 1 game on us. We take the 3-1 lead, 33 from Giannis, 30 from Mikal Bridges, and we are going to beat them in 5, which is great. So 34 from Garland, and we have to play the New York Knicks. Almost played the Cavs there. We got to play a playing team to go to the NBA Finals, so this should be quite easy, but I can't underestimate them because they did end up making the conference finals. So Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Emmanuel Quickley, Kevin Porter Jr., Jonathan Isaac, Killian Hayes, AJ Johnson, Kyle Flipkowski, Edmund Summers, Jacques Landale. So they got good depth. Let's see what happens here. So game 1, we do take 28 from Garland. Game 2, we take 40 from Bridges, 36 from Garland. So very good duo. We take the 3-0 lead, 31 from Garland. And okay, let's not choke it. Okay, yeah, we won at 5. All right, good. So 33 from Garland. How much is Garland averaging in the playoffs? 33. He's going off. We gotta face OKC. So number 1 seed versus number 1 seed. Got Shea, Justin Edwards, Franz Wagner, Bol, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Casey Wallace, Ron Holland, Ousmane Dieng, Lou Dort, and Lonnie Walker. So Lonnie Walker ended up signing with OKC and getting a limited role. I feel like we could have gave him a better role than OKC, but let's see what happens against Oklahoma City. We do take game 1, 35 from Garland. They do tie it up, 31 from Holmgren. They take the 2-1 lead. They take the 3-1 lead. And can we go out and come back here? So going in Simcast here, let's see what happens. I still don't want to play 2 centers off the bench, man. It's looking like, hopefully we can come back, though. We're kind of coming back into the game. We're gonna force a game 7 here. 28 for Bridges. All right, so we're forcing a game 7. Any upgrades we need to make in the lineup? I mean, not really. I think our lineup is fine the way it is, but we're just gonna see what 2K wants. If they really want to play Daron Sharp again, I like Noah Clowney is playing great, 34% from 3. But I mean, I guess I'll go and play. I'll listen to 2K, see what they gotta say, and let's see what happens if we can win the championship. So it's a close game here. OKC has it. It's a back-to-back scoring game going into halftime. And never listen to 2K ever again, bro. Never listen to 2K. We lose. Did Daron Sharp even do anything? 6 points, 5 rebounds. So, like, Noah Clowney even had 4 and 5 in 9 minutes. We should have played Noah Clowney. So, life lesson here: never listen to 2K, bro. LeBron is gone, Brook Lopez is gone, Drew Holiday is gone, and Harden is gone. So that should make our league a little bit easier, but you never know what happens. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about what pick we have. I'm just going to see the easy way once again. We have pick. All right, so we have pick. Well, I can do it right. No pick in the draft. So we're just going to go and skip the team player options here. Vanderbilt, it does have a player option. Let's see if he accepts it. He declines it. So we're going to have to re-sign him. No Clowney will bring him back. Though qualifying offers. Ryan, not too concerned about him. We got him as like just a going, honestly. So let's see what happens. So Mikal Bridges, I'll be willing to bring him back, but Daron Sharp is kind of questionable. So Mikal Bridges, $40 million. I'll be willing to give him that. He really played really good in the season as well in the playoffs. So Bridges, welcome back on a 5-year deal, and then Vanderbilt, we don't have the rights to you, but I'll still be willing to bring you back. So let's see what happens. So Vanderbilt, $18 million for 3 years. Vanderbilt, welcome back to the team, bro. You deserve it. So Bridges and Vanderbilt, I'm gonna bring them back. Then yeah, I'm gonna have to find more replacements because I don't think this Stephanie 75 things is gonna work really. So I'll be wanting to sign a better backup center like Gabe Vincent is here, which is which could be but I don't know if he will be what I'm looking for. I mean, he's a very good scorer, but I'm looking for more of like a Jose Alvarado defensive player and scoring player sometimes. So Jose Alvarado, I'm gonna sign him, and I'm gonna sign him to a 2+1. So Jose Alvarado, welcome to the team. Then I'm gonna be willing to sign a forward. If we're gonna find a forward here, we got Josh Hart, Lou Dort. We can always bring back Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm either signing Josh Hart. I mean, Josh Hart got a contract extension. I mean, I don't know if he would be a free agent right now. No, he wouldn't. So I'm gonna have to put that in. I forgot about it. So I'm gonna bring back these 3 guys. Not gonna announce Kendrick Williams yet. So yeah, we brought these guys in. So we can get Bruce Brown. Can never go wrong with Bruce Brown. I might go ahead, bring Bruce Brown back to, I might bring Bruce Brown back to Denver. I mean, let's just see what Malik Thomas can do. We could always bank on that, but I don't know if we can do it right now. So, I mean, we definitely need a forward. Najee Marshall, Jalen McDaniels. Honestly, I'll be willing to bring in give me Jalen McDaniels. He might go up a couple overalls, and if he doesn't, it's fine. So give me Jalen McDaniels, backup small forward. Then after that, we should be fine. Hopefully Kyson can do a little bit better. Vanderbilt should go up. I'm running about Cameron Johnson. So I like our team. That's the way it is for now. But I'm gonna sign up another point guard just in case. So I'm bringing in Dante Exum. So we're bringing in Dante Exum, and then we're announcing Delon Wright as well as Kendrick Williams. Then we're not seeing Daron Sharp as well because we only need him back at this point. So we should be fine here. So I like the rotation the way it is here. Going into player progression, Daron Sharp will not be back once again. So player progression. Hopefully this can look good. It's not looking too great as you can see. Okay, Cameron Thomas is down. Jose Alvarado is down, so it's not great. So it's the same rotation, Garland, Bridges, Johnson, Vanderbilt, Nick Claxton, Thomas, Clowney, Mo Wagner, Jose Alvarado. I'm going to give Malik Thomas his minutes as well. He did go up 3 overalls, so respectively, I'm going to give Malik Thomas his minutes over McDaniels. And then after that, we should be quite fine. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So with the second seed this time, can we go ahead and repeat, make the finals again? We could. There's a solid chance, but here we go heading into the playoffs. That's the rotation. Let's see what happens. We got 24 from Garland, 19 from Mikal Bridges, 15 from Cameron Thomas, 13 from Nick Claxton, 11 from Cameron Johnson, 11 from Noah Clowney, 9 from Vanderbilt with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, which is great. 9 from Mo Wagner, around 6 from Malik Thomas, 3 from Jose Alvarado. So yeah, we got to play Chicago now. They got Say I like that addition. We got Zach LaVine, Zachary, Denny Avdia, Walker Kessler. As you can see, we just did, I believe, we just did a 10-year Chicago Bulls rebuild. So make sure to check that out. So Chicago allows to get a pretty decent team, and we are gonna lose in 5 to the Chicago Bulls. So I'll run it back one more season, and if we still can win a championship, then we're just gonna have to give up once again, man. Getting into team and player options here, we did go ahead and draft Tyron Stokes. Malik Thomas, we're gonna accept that qualifying. We're gonna accept that team player options qualifying offers. Noah Clowney, we're gonna re-sign him to an actual contract this season. So, I'll be willing to re-sign Cameron Johnson. I mean, like, it's better. Like, Cameron Johnson has not developed at all. He hasn't touched. He has kind of went down. So I mean, not really better options out there. We're probably gonna have to just bring back Cameron Johnson for now. Want to see a separate video when I actually trade Cameron Johnson? I'll be willing to do it. So Cameron Johnson, about 13 million. I'm not gonna lock myself in you. So like 2 plus 1, 13 million per year. And then Noah Clowney, I'll bring you back once what's the call is over, moratorium. So I'm just gonna bring back Cameron Johnson, then Noah Clowney will be I'll bring him back. Ooh, 29 million. Honestly, we're on our last season of this. I don't think we give him it. So Noah Clowney, 30 million per 4 years, welcome back to the team. Pretty big contract for 80 overall, but he was asking for it. I'm gonna give it to him. So Noah Clowney, welcome to the team, and then there's nothing else we really need to do. Even though we got money, we can go ahead and spend it. I want to get like a very, very good bench piece for this team, but I feel like our bench is already so good we don't really need to. I'm gonna look around the league and see what pops up. Only player I had in mind was getting with Marcus Smart. We can't even match his salary. We're gonna need 6 million, and I'm not gonna be able to give anybody else. So that's it. I'll see you guys like at the beginning of the season, probably to see how good we do. I'll sign an extra forward once again, just in case we're not good. I'll go ahead and sign like a Terrence Davis. Alright, so this will basically be like the all-in move here. The last season, we need to win a championship. So we're gonna try and trade Cameron Johnson to the Lakers for Andrew Wiggins. The Lakers have Andrew Wiggins at the moment right now. I'll be willing to give up like another player too. Let's say Tyron Stokes will definitely get it done, but let's just say it's a couple first-round picks. They're 2031st. They want Jose Alvarado. They'll give me Darius Bazley, so they don't really. Why would Jose Alvarado have 3-star trade value to them when they have every single point guard in the whole wide world? I don't want Darius. I'll be willing to give you. I don't want Darius Bazley, but I'll be willing to give up one more first. I don't want to give up Jose Alvarado. Then I'll just give you like a couple seconds as well to get this to go through. I'm not trading Jose Alvarado. Like if you really want to give me Darius Bazley, then we can't really take him on. Oh my gosh, okay. Like, I really refuse to take on Darius Bazley. Let's say we give you, like, if you want Jose Alvarado, I'll give him to you. If you want him that bad, you can give me, like, Jose Alvarado is a good bench piece for this. No, he's not getting minutes anyway, so, I'll trade him for Chris Dunn. If you really want him that much, then, yeah, of course they don't agree. I'll be willing to trade more first-round pick. They want 3 firsts for Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins is playing a phenomenal right now. They'll give me just, honestly, I'll do it. We get a decent starter in Andrew Wiggins, which means our team got a little bit better now. I feel like he would fit a little bit better than Cameron Johnson. It hurts trading Cameron Johnson, but we need to win a championship now before the video ends. Alright, so we do end up making the playoffs as the number 1 seed, which is great. So going into our player stats, we got 26 from Garland, 21 from Mikal Bridges, 14 from Cameron Thomas. Cameron Thomas has averaged 14 for like 5 years now, bro. 13 from Andrew Wiggins, 12 from Nicholas Claxton, 11 from Noah Clowney, 7 from Jared Vanderbilt. So we got Philly. Let's see what happens. Honestly, they got a pretty decent team. We'll beat them at 5. So Chicago now, Monte Morris, Zach LaVine, Zachary Dia, Walker Kessler, Cody, and Basala. So let's see what happens. We beat them at 5. Alright, this could be our year. But we got we run to the Charlotte Hornets, the Giannis Antetokounmpo, Charlotte. How many? Okay, he has 2 more years left in his contract. Alright, man. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we lose in 5. Alright, bro. Why do the Hornets keep getting Giannis, man? That's just so annoying in this file. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Still can't win a championship with the Brooklyn Nets. I would love to, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. But it's just like so confusing how we have so many players above 80 overall still can win a championship with a very, very good team, still can win a championship. But If you want to see like the Charlotte Hornets rebuild and the Los Angeles Lakers rebuild, I'm kind of waiting for the Christian Wood and PJ Washington situation to like happen, but it's not really happening anytime soon. So honestly, I might go ahead and do it in the next video, either the Lakers one or Hornets one in the next video. Bye bye.